Okay, next up here from Thurles is race 28. Is the Kinloch Brae Chase. It's grade 2, 2 mile 4 furlongs. Number 1 is Ramsden House, 2 is Grey Spire, 3 Law of Consequence, 4 Blackbourne Sunset, 5 Eagle Mountain, 6 Hungry Bear, 7 Pistol Pete, 8 Rise and Rule, 9 CU, 10 Bourjan, 11 Desert Moor Queenfisher, 12 Peace Passion Compassion, and 13 Yesterday's Storm Has Gone. So another 13 to post. Starter's got them away. So it's a group 2. Some top horses in here. We've got 13 flights to negotiate, lots of 13s. Let's see if they all get to the finish. So leading them into the first is going to be Eagle Mountain. Rises first, a little bit slow. Also a poor jump there by, I think, the Black Silks of Ramsden House. But Eagle Mountain, nobody wants to take this up. Having a little pull, it's going to be fairly slow. A Law of Consequence hasn't got a lot of choice and sticks his nose in front, but still being held by the jockey as his Grey Spire out wide the grey. So the 3 in line of Grey Spire, Law of Consequence and Eagle Mountain. They'll rise to take the second. Everybody's over that. A couple of slow jumps. Poor jump by Desert Moor Queenfisher. The 3 at the rear, Rise and Rule the grey. We've got Pistol Pete, Peace, Passion and Compassion. So Grey Spire's come over to the fence now. We'll take them into the third. Rises first. Oh, we've lost one there. In fact, we lost 2. Pistol Pete's a goner, and so is Peace, Passion and Compassion. So 2 out after 3. They go to the fourth, which is a plain one. And they all get over that. The lead flip-flopping a little bit. Law of Consequence is now leading. Grey Spire on the inside and Ramsden House in between. That's a Law of Consequence Grey Spire sandwich. But now Ramsden House is going to try and take up. So they get over the fifth. The rest of the battle fairly tightly here. It's probably only 8 to 9 lengths from start to finish. And Law of Consequence takes it up now by a length to Ramsden House. We've got CU, Grey Spire, the grey, and Eagle Mountain, Bourjan, Blackbourne Sunset in the red with black sleeves. And then we've got Hungry Bear in the green. There's Desert Moor Queenfisher out wide in the pink. On the inside we've got Rise and Rule the grey, and Yesterday's Storm Has Gone just at the rear. So Law of Consequence has taken this up by a couple of lengths. We're going to take them into the 6th, plain one. Gets over it. Oh, we've lost one there. Ramsden House was a faller. Another one gone. We go past the grandstand and the finishing post with the circuit left to run. Law of Consequence is happily in the lead and leads by 3. We've got Eagle Mountain, Hungry Bear, travelling quite well. Bourjan, Grey Spire on the fence is the grey. A little bit of no room there. Desert Moor Queenfisher going himself a little bit blocked in, as has Blackmore Sunset. A couple of rear Rise and Rule and Yesterday's Storm Has Gone. They take the 7th. Slow jump from the leader. A really poor jump from Blackbourne Sunset has demoted itself into last. But it's Law of Consequence. Bourjan 2nd. We've got CU. Desert Moor Queenfisher has moved up now and got himself a position for 2nd. They're followed through by Yesterday's Storm Has Gone, has made up some ground. Eagle Mountain, the yellow against the fence. They all get over the 8th. A slow jump by Blackbourne Sunset. One in the green is Hungry Bear nearest to us, the black horse. And inside of that is Rise and Rule. So we're inside 7 furlongs. 5 left to jump. So approach the 9th. Still Law of Consequence, just by a length now from Desert Moor Queenfisher. Grey Spire on the fence. Then CU. Jockey just being hurried along a little bit, trying to get a better position. Another poor jump at the rear by Blackbourne Sunset. We've lost one. Ramsden House has been pulled up. So we're down to 10 now of the 13 that started. Still Law of Consequence. 5 furlongs left to run. They take the 10th. It's a ditch. Everybody's over it. Law of Consequence still leads from CU in 2nd. We've got Hungry Bear, Eagle Mountain, Desert Moor Queenfisher, Grey Spire. They're all still in this. Bourjan. They take the 11th. The race starts to heat up a little bit now as Law of Consequence heads for home, takes this bend. We've only got a couple left to jump. Law of Consequence leads by 5 from the chasing Grey Spire, Desert Moor Queenfisher, Bourjan, Eagle Mountain. They're trying to cut down his lead and have done. He's not got over that particularly well, so it's Law of Consequence. Still leads, but just by 3 now from Bourjan, CU, Grey Spire and Hungry Bear trying to make up some good ground. Nothing else is going to get into this. We're approaching the last. We've only got 2 furlongs left to run. It's Law of Consequence. Heads for the first. Here comes Bourjan on the outside, but he's still got a couple of lengths to find. Grey Spire against the fence, but it's still Law of Consequence. We're inside the final furlong. He's only got to get over the last, but Bourjan's really stepping on the gas and trying to make up the ground, but it's Laura Consequence takes it well and easy. Bourget with a bit of a slow jump has allowed Grey Spire to take a challenge for second, but Laura Consequence hangs on to this, takes it from Bourget. Third was Grey Spire. I think Hungry Bear get up for fourth. So let's see the Grade 1 win for Joshua Sutherland. And it is Laura Consequence, doing really well on the hunt this year. Second was Bourget for Paul Rose. Third, Grey Spire for Thunderspark.